すいません。
いや、黒い服に合わせてこれですよ。東京粉末のブラックはもう何でも合いますよ。
I enjoy coming to onsite because the routes are pretty world class. We got some world class setters over here. We got
new people setting different routes, so everything is so fresh and challenging.
We really like the routes here because they're really challenging.
I do really like the climbs here, the leading.
Yes, they are very strong climbers, where they are accepting to new climbers too. So it's a big family.
We kind of help each other get better in a way, whether it's mentally or physically. You get to learn new stuff every day, because every day is a new experience.
Singapore being the crossroad of many culture makes this place a great place to come, train of course, but also mingle with other people.
That's where you realize that, oh, this is actually quite cool. Like, that's how friendships build.
Climbing is actually a good community. I mean, the people here, they enjoy climbing together, spend time together. I mean, you can make friends with just a random person right now. So, it's pretty good.
I think the moves are like really powerful and or you get like these really small holes. Best feeling ever.
You feel like you're like on top of the world.
The more challenging it is, the more I want to take it on.
The adrenaline rush, it feels great and very rewarding. And you push yourself to the end, even though you can't make it, but you still push yourself.
It's very refreshing to see how enthusiastic people are about climbing.
I just love the movement, I guess. Yeah, it's fun.
yeah, I really love it here.
This gym has a certain kind of people, special attraction to certain group of people who are really psyched. People like this one, unlimited power and energy.
They really, literally, they're building the scene here, which is amazing because it's something you only get the chance to witness once.
Cool, man.
Welcome, and we are back here for NUS Boulderactive 2017 for the intermediate finals. We have 8 climbers coming out, and we have started. For intermediate male, we have Tan Ping Tian representing Springfield Secondary School, and for the girls, we have Yu Wai Ping from Hong Kong.
And just this morning, we've seen our really strong climbers, the Open Men semi-finals, as well as the U17 finals, and of course the novice finals. And now we're watching the inters, and starting our day for the inter finals.
And of course, you can check out the live score that is happening right now at ba2017.crimp.rocks.
Very nice grip right there by Bing Tian.
That is NUS Boulderactive 2017. We're off to a great start with our
Bing Tian looking really strong
It's a
on
very
these
good start for him
slopers.
too.
Yeah, but these tiles are not that great. They are slopes.
And of course he was holding on to the volumes, and we've seen how the volumes are usually a problem for many of our climbers. Of course, at the same time, Wai Ping, hailing all the way from Hong Kong, top climber in her own category.
We're all in this together. Let's help them out. 2 minutes left.
Really, really nice start to our interfinals, and we see Bing Tian.
Local time right now is 3 p.m. and it is a Sunday over here in Singapore. Really sunny Sunday.
It's a very beautiful day today. I mean, we've got the natural lighting, and Imperial Mall is just really, really convenient for all of us.
And right now, Wai Ping getting past the start and moving towards the bonus tiles.
So she's got to get that move right there to little crimp. We're gonna make this attempt count.
Yep, so that crimp is really small. We can barely see it. We can just tell that it's there because of the color difference from the volume.
But otherwise, it is definitely camouflaged because of its size. And of course, Bing Tian.
What an awkward start for the boys. Starting really low.
And then going all
Really
the way
high,
to the
yeah.
height. So when Bing Tian actually managed to get his hand onto the towel right after the start, it was really, really huge swing that he got. But he's managed to curb it, so very good job to him nonetheless. Of course, Wai Ping.
So Wai Ping once again getting past the start and moving towards the bonus.
So
it's
Hong Kong
really
climbers are really, really strong this time
Mm.
around. We've seen them really make the competition wild at the open semifinals, and now we're seeing Wai Ping just one towel away. Very nicely done. Wai
Nice
Ping.
smile over there. So if you're watching from Hong Kong supporting you, Wai Ping, do give us a shout out on the live chat. Let us know that you're there. Give us a thumbs up. This live stream is brought to you by Live Studios, provided by On-Site Climbing Gym. So you can see the crowd here right now is growing.
Because everybody is excited for the open finals coming up very, very soon. It is the highlight of the entire event.
And right now we have two NUS climbers representing Team NUS. For intermediate women, we have Yi Yun Tie. And for the guys, we have Dave Dexter Tan.
The Team NUS is the one that's organized this Boulderactive 2017 for all of us to enjoy. And now we're seeing their very own homegrown climbers fighting it out on the wall. Very nice start right there. Yun Tie
Yun Tie getting the bonus at the start.
Very nice contortion right there.
So let's see if she can get that small crimp. Let's see if this is a flash.
And
there
that
you
is
go.
A flash attempt by Yun Tie. Very, very well done. Definitely the pride of NUS. Someone to look out for. And of course, lots of time left for Dave Dexter. The Dave just taking his time, 2 minutes on the clock, with more than enough to spare a few attempts. Very nice. Just sticking on to the tile. He's got to make sure his feet doesn't get past the boundary.
So there are no more footholds on the right side. They're just really working on the slopers that they are holding right now. The next one.
Oh,
he has touched it, so he can definitely get the height. But now the concern is, will he be able to stick it because it's a sloper?
So he's got to add more weight to the left feet when he's heel hooked.
It has to be very stable.
Yes, that's right. But at the same time, he's only on his first climb of the day. Anything can happen. Many things can change. We've seen last second ends in this event alone. And we're going to be seeing even more exciting climbs from all our inter and open finalists.
So I just want to mention our shirt sponsor is actually Compress Sport, so really comfortable shirt, and the designers of our team NUS and NUS Climbing Club, the design team have been working to get this design. So I hope you all like the shirts.
It's definitely one of the most nicest designs I've seen in most of the competitions out there in the local region. And Boulderactive itself is one of the highlights of any climbing season. We're seeing all the nationals and international climbers coming all the way to join Boulderactive 2017. And this year, with the exchange with the North Face Cup 2018, we're going to be seeing all the world-class climbers fight it out on the wall.
So Dave not giving up, giving it his all.
Got to lock very, very tightly and have a very nice hook.
Very nice.
And he wants to reach out statically. Very nice.
He's getting to the second last style, fighting really hard.
And that's it for Dave from NUS. Nonetheless, a very good fight from Dave.
And next up, we have Eunice Chan representing NTU, as well as Paul Elisuson all the way from the Philippines representing Child Learning Foundation. And on the second problem for the girls, we have Wiping coming from Hong Kong, and representing Springfield Secondary School, we have Ping Tian on his second problem.
Eunice Chan. Wiping. So this is the first time we're looking at Route 2 for the ladies. And a little out of reach for Eunice. Route 1.
So Paul is actually making good progress on this problem, just that his heel hook popped.
And as the sun is coming in,
it's just a bit of a glare.
It's a bit of a glare, but it looks perfectly fine on screen. Excuse me, perfectly fine on site.
It's just that Imperial Mall actually has a glass ceiling, so you use a lot of natural sunlight.
And you know what's the best thing about natural lighting? The photos come out really, really nice. So check out the social media platforms for Boulderactive 2017. Get your photo finishes from there. And with credits to Imperial Mall as well as Nikon for bringing you all these beautiful photos. And get ready for the wave of people changing their profile pictures. One tile away, Eunice.
It's a very committed move.
Very nice.
Two hands.
Very nicely done by Eunice from NTU.
So Eunice moves up to the second place with that top because Yuntie flashed it. So she is currently leading. And right now on the second problem we have Ping Tian, and we are watching Paul. So Paul is actually all the way from the Philippines, so if you are watching right now in support, do tell us what time it is over there. Say some supportive words, encouraging words for Paul.
Both the boys.
Yes, fighting it hard.
Ping Tian. A little pain on his fingers at this moment. Trying to grip onto that little crimp with very little in cuts. Probably just a pad of your fingers to latch on before you hang to the bonus. Excuse me, hang to the slope.
And the thing about the second problem for the guys is this is all the tiles that there is.
Yes.
The last one is already all the way to the top of the wall.
And if you're not able to see, it is just a little catch. So the tape is actually thicker than the catch itself.
Yeah. So our climbers have less than 1 minute left.
Looks like they're having a bit of a challenge here, but this is the final round. And this is a
The climbers are giving it their all. Very nice coordinated move by Ping Tian.
Prompting is not tolerated and will cause your teammates to be disqualified. So
Ping Tian still struggling a little beyond the bonus. Still a very, very good attempt from him for Ping Tian, and still fighting on really, really hard.
Is Wiping?
Come on, Wiping. With 8 seconds on the clock, we will be inviting our next set of climbers. And our next set of climbers is Joanne Rosaldes La from Power Up Tandong Sora, as well as Yong Kai Shin from SUTD.
And on On her second problem will be Yoon Tae representing NUS, and also NUS representative we have Dave on problem number 2. So once again we have another Filipino climber in this category together with our local climbers. So Joanne is also from the Philippines. So our Filipino supporters right there watching the live stream, do give us a thumbs up. Let us know what's going on out there. You'd say really stretching all the way.
Come on, Dave, do it!
And of course, Dave.
And looking at Kaishan.
Dave on his second route on the right side of your screen. He's trying really, really hard
to get that. There's a bit of a coordination required.
But none of these towels look friendly on the fingers up to this point. Even if the ladies are able to finish the first route, do not be fooled because this is actually on an inclined wall. There's a little bit of incline on the wall that adds a lot of challenge to our ladies. Which is a really nice stability right there. I think she would have done better if she placed her right feet on the towel, starting right towel, instead of the huge volume that she was intending to latch on. Just a minute and a half, Dave.
Dave just slipping off those footholds. Those footholds are tiny. And right now we are looking at Joanne on problem number 1 for the girls.
In here. India just inches away from the bonus, and of course Joanne
eyeing the end tile. We just need the committed move, but she slipped off.
It's okay, it's a minute more for our climbers. Definitely enough to afford them a few more attempts. And meanwhile, still fighting is Kaishin. He's got to get his heel hook right.
Our climbers have 1 minute left.
Oh, that's a very nice method of getting to the towel. A very nice drop knee, a very nice turn of your body. It's a lot more efficient.
We are looking at Joanne and Yoon Tae for our girls. Working really hard. There we go, Yoon Tae.
Very nicely done. She's got to get her feet.
Fighting hard. Trying to get her foot up. She has 20 seconds to go.
Come on. Come on,
She
come
is
on.
now fighting with the time.
10 seconds on the clock.
We have 8 seconds.
So the route setters intentionally made that bar of
and that is it.
An undercling, and it's so difficult to maneuver around unless you're really coordinated.
And so next up we have Hazel Rodriguez from Singapore Polytechnic, and as well as from NUS again we have Jonathan Chua.
So NUS is really doing really well. And right now on screen we see our climbers. Paul on route 2. And our ladies, Eunice. Excuse me, that is Hazel Rodriguez from Singapore Polytechnic.
Take it to the walls right now for the girls.
And right now we are looking at the last problem for the boys. That is Ping Tian.
Oh!
Joining her on problem 1 for the boys, also from NUS, Jonathan Chua. Joining Jonathan and Hazel.
Hazel making good progress on this problem. She just needs to commit for the last move.
Very nicely done.
There you
Hazel,
go.
for you from Singapore Polytechnic. And meanwhile, on the wall, that is Ping Tian tackling the final route for the Intermen.
White Hang's got off to a good start. White Hang comes from Hong Kong as well, our friends. On Colonial Neighbors, if you have it.
So a little frustration right there from Jonathan.
Come on, climbers.
That's Paul once again getting back on the wall.
1 minute 40
Very
There you
nice.
go, getting the coordinated move.
Up on 2.
Working really hard.
Pretty good.
Still have 1.5 minutes on the clock.
Our challengers really
You just really have a really strong glare on the second problem for the boys.
Come on, climbers.
And right now for the last problem, it's just full of volumes for the intermediate men route number 3.
And of course, these volumes are familiar if you've been with us for the Open semi-finals. It's been there, posing as a problem for many of our climbers, regardless of categories. Wow, Paul, very nicely done. He's got to get his feet up.
So he needs to find his balance on the left leg.
Wow.
And there you
Nicely
go.
done by Paul.
Challenge number 2 has finally been completed.
So
In the meantime, we'll look at
Well
route number
done.
2 solved by Paul.
45 seconds left from NCU.
And right now we are looking at Eunice,
Eunice
eyeing the
Chan.
last style as well.
Also very, very well done, Eunice.
Movement left. Can she do it?
And John with that heel hook. That heel hook is really hard to execute.
Don't rush this.
30 seconds on the clock for her. So she cannot risk this. It's her only shot with 10 seconds on the clock. She needs this route.
10 seconds, you miss one on the feed. Come on.
Oh,
And that is it. And we see it in the live chat, supporters for Hazel and singing.
Good try, fantastic attempt by all of them.
of course, these climbers
Well done, we're gonna hope this. These
are
results
the
are
best of the
good
best
to see
in the
to that
inters. And the top 3 who made it through to the podium finishes will promote to the Open category, and we'll be seeing them coming back with even more stronger climbs.
So for intermediate women, on her first problem, we have Choi Sing-ying. On second problem, we have Joanne Rosaldes Ala from Power Up Tandang Sora. And on the last problem, NUS representative, we have Yun Tae. For the intermediate men, we have Khairul Ikwan from NUS. SUTD representative, we have Kai Shen. And again from NUS, we have Dave Dexter Tan. And Sing-ying just finished that problem as I finished saying all the names in this round. Really quick
Definitely
work.
worthy of her title as the top contender. Very, very nicely done.
So we are having a look on this last problem for the girls. Definitely a coordination route. Looks quite challenging. Really need to time your feet and your hands to get on the foothold as well as on the handhold about the same time. And right now we are looking at Khairul, both NUS climber on the screen. Very nice bounce back by Yun Tae. Did not let that tile go at all. Can see her fingers really fighting through this.
So very nice use of the corners by our route setters. And the towel, Yun just reaching out for on her left. It's a very flat towel.
And we see Khairul getting the second last tile. This is the most stable we've seen someone on this hold.
Will he be able to solve this route?
Trying to
Really
adjust
hope
his
he
hands.
does.
He needs
Very
two hands.
nice.
There
Well
you
done.
go, NUS. Well done.
So, very well done by Khairul.
Showing us how it's done.
Meanwhile, still on the wall, fighting it out
1 minute left.
is Kai Shin. And of course, not forgetting our climber, Joanne.
They have about less than 1 minute left. My hands are really sweaty right now from the excitement.
Exactly.
The atmosphere here is...
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah,
Everybody
definitely.
is here roaring to go for the inter-finals and the open finals tonight. If the inter is so exciting, I wonder what open finals would be like. All guest climbers from Japan, Futaba as well as Kaito Watanabe coming here and fighting it out.
45 seconds for you.
the top climbers from the region. 20 seconds. Come on, Dave. Make it count. That was a really interesting beta that Dave had. So 10 seconds on the clock. Just try it out as many times as you can. That's it for Kaishin as well as Dave. So we're gonna go have a warm exit from Dave.
And for the intermediate men, we are welcoming Gerald So, representing Maristella High School, as well as kinetics climbing. On his second problem, from NUS, we have Jonathan Chua. And from Philippines Child Learning Foundation, we have Paul Eli Suson. And for the intermediate women, we have Anggun Yolanda from FPTI Lombok Tengah. From Singapore Polytechnic, we have Hazel Rodriguez. And from NTU, we have Eunice Chan.
So Eunice did very well on the second route.
Paul
going
looks really
far.
stable on this problem.
And Paul, very nice.
On this detail as well for the guys, Jonathan's on 2, Paul.
So Paul solved the second route for the guys, and Eunice went really far for the ladies.
And there we go,
and then we
finish
have a very nice finish
by Anggun Yolanda.
Yolanda. And Gerald.
Doing pretty well so far. John as well. Jonathan Chua making crazy progress on number 2.
So right now on our screen, we have Hazel.
And of course, Jonathan.
We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to watch our competitors.
So Jonathan is pretty much the furthest, second furthest we've seen after Paul.
2 and 3. Come on, climbers. Come on, Hazel.
That is Hazel. Is reaching out for the bonus.
So they need to get a stable hold of the bonus star before it can count as a bonus.
So she was trying to turn her to get from a pull to a push. And then Gerald, 1 minute 40, plenty of time.
So Paul actually got really far on his route, and right now we are looking at Eunice.
So similarly, Eunice got really far in the routes, in the second route for the ladies, but time running out, she got a little flustered. So this route is really going to be very important for Eunice if she wants to have a podium finish. And Gerald, the youngest climber in the inter-finals.
Right now we are waiting for our climbers to figure this route out.
Climbers, we have 1 minute left.
This is Gerald, one more time, make it count. Gotta commit. And Eunice still on the wall with this one attempt. Yet to see anyone solve the third problem for the ladies. So the third problem yet to be solved. And Jonathan
looking at Paul again, really working really hard on that problem, not giving up even with just 25 seconds left on the clock.
Final 20 seconds. Hazel looking pretty good on 2, making a last few seconds breakthrough.
10 seconds on the
Can
clock.
she do it?
That is it from our climbers for this rotation. Eunice, Hazel, first Paul, Gerald, and of course Jonathan, as well as Hazel Rodriguez.
And our last qualifiers are coming up right now. From FPTI Kota Bekasi, from the intermediate women, we have Salsabila on route number 1. On number 2, we have Choi Sin Ying. And on route number 6, we have Joanne Rosaldes Ala from Power Up Tandang Sora. And for the guys, our top qualifier coming out, we have Phyllis from TPJC. Representing NUS, we have Khairul Ikwan. And from SUTD, we have Kaishin.
So actually from the back, I think Salsabila actually looks a little bit like Judith.
Climbing alongside them,
So we're going to see her very soon in the Opens if she makes it through to the finals, excuse me, to the podium. There's really nice catch there.
And Joanne Rosaldes on her final problem this afternoon.
Making good progress, but gotta get himself stable.
And there you go.
Very nicely done by Salsabilla. With lots of time left for him. Kaishin as well as Phyllis. Phyllis is the top qualifier for our intermediate finals. Gonna see how he's gonna perform. Since we already have Kairu who managed to solve this problem. Phyllis, very, very close fight. Think he's gonna finish really, really well. Very nicely done by Phyllis. Kaishin, just a slip of the hand, slip of the feet. And Kairu. It's a little bit more relaxed now that he's already got one top in his pocket. But many climbs coming after him. Since Phyllis has already finished one route.
So you can see Phyllis's supporter as well as Hazel. Can see Selena Low watching right now. Good afternoon to you. I hope you're enjoying the show. This live stream is brought to you by Live Studios Technology. Our climbers have 1 minute left. If you want to see how our climbers are faring against each other, you can check out the live scoring at ba2017.crimp.rocks.
45 seconds on the clock.
So we see Xin Ying right now trying to get through.
The open finalists, please get yourself registered. Registration for this in 10 minutes.
30 seconds, Xing and Kairu just going with the flow. And you see Gerald getting ready for his climb. Come on, Kairu. Go as far as you can.
Last 10 seconds. And there are no more new climbers coming up.
So that's still Kaishin. Last struggle. Very, very nice effort by Kaishin.
So for the intermediate women, on route number 2, on her second problem, we have Anggun Yolanda from FPTI Lombok Tengah. And we also have Hazel Rodriguez from Singapore Polytechnic on the final problem. For the intermediate men, we have Gerald So representing Marie Stella High School and Kinetics Climbing. And from NUS, we have Jonathan Chua. So Hazel's really trying to get the coordination move. So our route tester definitely tested this route. They want to make sure that there's no other way to do it but a coordinated way. Right now, John with that split on the wall, really pinching hard. Can see his forearms at work.
But he narrowly missed the towel.
Yeah, there is a tile under the bonus. There is actually a small pink tile.
And Gerald on route 2 for the men.
All boundaries right now. Come on, Gerald.
Very, very nice start by Gerald.
Brilliant performance so far. 2 minutes left.
And Jonathan narrowly missing the towel right under the volume.
As the competition proceeds, ladies and gents, it's very normal for you to feel.
So you can see how taxing this spot is to our climbers. Can see them heavily breathing.
That's right. Heaving. Yeah, you can see it from screen, and also you can see the leaderboard. All the climbers who are in the top 3 running have all only completed one top. So having a second top in your pocket would secure you a very nice finish in the podium. And then this is where the rankings come. And the rankings will be based on the number of attempts to top and then the number of attempts to bonus. So Jonathan, you gotta make this count. This is your last route. Come on, come on.
John really working
very
hard.
Nice catch right there.
And Gerald as
slightly
well.
higher. Come on.
Our climbers have
That's
1 minute
right.
left.
Gerald A beautiful start by Jonathan.
Jonathan
hang
inching
on.
close to the top.
Wow! The last towel syndrome right there, and Gerald doing really well on the slab route.
So the last towel is barely there.
Wow!
There you go.
Gerald for you. Second climber to finish route 2. And the top contender for Interment Finals.
So Jonathan right now with
30
30 seconds to go.
Make it count. The closest we have so far for route 3 for the men. And not giving up, fighting all the way to the end. Is Angan Yolanda.
Absolutely difficult, so
That's
pressing
it.
It's all the time we got for this rotation.
And next up for intermediate women on the second problem, we have Salsabila from FPTI Kota Bekasi and Choi Sing Ying on the third problem. For the intermediate men, we have Phyllis Tan from TPJC on the second problem, as well as Khairul Ikwan from NUS on the third problem.
Salsabila in the meantime in singing up on number 2.
So Sing Ying caught the coordination move.
Not wasting any time, he seems to have this figured out.
And Singing just trying to find the sweet spot to place herself before she moves.
This second problem for the girls have yet to see a top. So we shall see if Salsabila can get it.
And for the ladies, the third problem, same as well. Not a top at this moment. But Singing still on her flash attempt.
And we go Singing, seems to have found something going on top of the pre.
So she's trying a different beta this time. But at the same time, for the ladies, Salsabila gotta get her feet up. But this is the tricky part. We've seen many of our climbers, our ladies, find a little bit of problem at this part. It's a huge test of flexibility. At the same time, a test of coordination, because there is completely no handholds after this, and they are not allowed to touch the walls on the sides. As you see, a boundary tape right there.
And Sing Ying once again trying this coordination move. So for this coordination move, is purposely that the left leg must catch the other volume on the left side. Yeah. And Salsabila.
1.5 minutes to
So Salsabila, 1.5 minutes. This is where Eunice was before she fell.
And Khairul fighting really hard.
untenable position again.
Just slipping off that small foothold.
And so he was trying to get his heel hook into a step, the toe step, pointing right onto the towel, but got a slip. But he's gonna do well. There's a minute left, and he's already in the running for the top position, just slightly at the fourth right now. So if he's able to nail this top,
there you go. Sing Ying got that coordination move. As I said, the left leg must catch on that next foothold.
So this is the part where, for her, a huge swing would come. And so, gonna see how she's gonna tackle this with 40 seconds.
So, half a second left for our climbers to make this count. Right now, we are looking at Sing Ying and Salsabila. Sing Ying once again getting that coordination move.
And Salsabila, 20 seconds.
Again, Khairul not giving up even with just less than 10 seconds left. Fighting hard. But I think that is it for him. Next up, we have Anggun Yolanda from FPTI Lombok Tengah on the third problem, as well as Gerald So from Maristella High School. And looking at the score for the guys, I think the top three is already fixed. It's just a matter of the rankings between these three people.
So Paul is not climbing on the routes anymore, so His position is fixed at third for now. And we're gonna see Phyllis and Gerald fight it out for the top position.
Yeah.
So both of them have one top with 4 attempts. And then we're gonna see how they're gonna solve this third problem.
And we see Anggun getting that coordinated move quite easily. So if Anggun finish this route, she will definitely be in the top 3, regardless of the number of attempts, because our top 3 position all have a flash in the scorecard. So if she finish this problem, she will definitely get into the top 3. And right now we are looking at Gerald.
Please register for Open Women's Finals.
Very nice catch by Gerald. So Gerald is slightly shorter compared to the other finalists. He's gonna get this.
Gerald, come on.
I think he's gonna go in a very different way of climbing, because he was trying to reach out to his right hand to the bonus towel. I mean, he knows there's a little crimp underneath, but due to his height, we need to see how he's gonna tackle this problem. But still, coming in second, really, really good job by Gerald.
And the last problems have yet to see a top.
So none of the ladies and gentlemen have been able to solve the third problem.
I think John Chua was the closest one for the third problem, touching the last star but not latching. For the girls, nobody has touched or come close to the end tile.
That's right. Gerald
trying to find a different method for him.
He's gonna go on the mental. The minute left.
But those volumes are unforgiving.
They are not forgiving at all.
So we are looking at Anggun Yolanda trying to find a way to do this problem. If you are watching right now, please give them your support. Cheer them on the live chat. Give us a thumbs up and comment who you are supporting for this event.
And make sure you're on your way down to Aperia Mall to watch the Open Finals. The crowd is crazy right now, but we're gonna see the Open Finals very, very soon.
We still have space right here.
Just enough pockets of space.
Yes. So make sure you come on down and soak in the atmosphere.
Get psyched together. Watch for our climbers. Gerald, last attempt probably. And Anggun Yolanda. That would be the last attempt, last climb from Anggun Yolanda and Gerald.
And our last climbers coming up right now from FPTI Kota Bekasi, Salsabila for the intermediate women, and for the intermediate men we have Phyllis Tan representing TPJC.
So both these ladies and gentlemen are the top contenders from the qualies. Excuse me, from the inter-qualies.
Straight up onto the wall now.
Very nice flash attempt by Phyllis. So Phyllis is already on the top for the intermen finals at this moment.
So if he finishes this, he is still the top.
So it is just a fight against himself at this point in time. I mean, he's never going to see these routes ever again.
Absolutely crazy, crazy straight.
And for Salsabila, if she finishes this route, she will actually get into the top 3.
Right now, Singing and Anggun Yolanda are tied with 1 flash each. So for Salsabila, this is going to be a really, really important route for her.
But I think for the girls, if there is a tie in the first place, they will have to go back to the countback. So going back to the qualifiers position, so actually Anggun will rank higher than Singing.
That's right. But nonetheless, to make it to the top, she needs this. Salsabila from FPTI Kota Bekasi.
Still looking for the end of these problems. Looking forward to seeing a solution to all this.
Phyllis and Salzabilla on problems number 3 and 4 can just
The climbers still have 1.5 minutes left.
Definitely enough time to afford them a few more attempts. Salzabilla is doing really well on the route so far. And of course, not forgetting Phyllis.
And grit. She'll take nothing less than their best effort.
It's very nice.
Nothing less than all they've got if they want to make it to the top.
Stabilizing herself before she moves on. Salzabilla.
Competitors with 1 minute left. Won't you cheer them on? Maybe they will take this problem down.
So Salzabilla just
Phyllis
slip off.
with counting down to the minute.
1 minute left, climbers. Go big or go home.
So for the guys, we are still waiting for the update of the Crimp app, but the top 3 position is pretty much fixed. For the girls, it's still up for grabs.
Very nice job by Salzabilla. Nearly there with her feet onto the bonus tile. 25 seconds. Come on, Salzabilla. Let's do it again. Very nice knee jam by Phyllis.
What a scary fall, but she is all right.
Very, very nice job by all our interfinals.
So we are
Ladies
just
and
waiting
gentlemen, just
for
waiting
the
for the final
update.
results.
All weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. That is the inter.
So make sure you're heading on down to Imperial Mall. The open finals will be happening in about an hour. It will be starting at 5 p.m. There's a lot of food and amenities that you would need around here. And everyone that you love is here watching Boulderactive 2017 Open Finals as the clash of the local and regional as well as international talents come together and fight it out for the top podium finishes in the Open Finals.
So the results just came, the preliminary results right now at the BA2017.crimp.rocks app. From NUS in 3rd place, we have Yi Yun Tie, tied in the 1st position here for finals, but going back into the countback. Sin Ying will be in 2nd place, and Anggung Yolanda representing FPTI Lombok Tengah in the 1st place.
Wipe those sweaty palms. Get yourself
And we are just waiting some update for the guys.
before we bring on the elite category. And also, you want to stay tuned, we're going to be giving away some more.
So for the guys currently in 3rd place from the Philippines, representing Child Learning Foundation, we have Paul Eli Suzon. In 2nd place, we have Gerald So, representing Maristella High School and Kinetics Climbing. And from TPJC, we have Phyllis Tan. So all these top 3 climbers have successfully moved up to the open category. So the podium winners of intermediate have to move up to the open category. So we shall see them in the upcoming competitions in a whole different league. And we just want to thank our event sponsor, On-Site Climbing Gym, as well as rsb.sg. So our top climbers will actually can look forward to prizes from Tokyo Powder Industries chalk, Tenaya climbing shoes, as well as E9 apparel. And right now we will have quick switch over, and we will have our open finals happening at 5 p.m. So hold on to your seat, or better yet, come on down here at Imperial Mall. You can see we have space.
And all the route setters are getting ready for the Open Finals tonight. It is going to be exciting, I promise you that. All our strong climbers from all over the world, all over the region, all over Singapore, right here at Imperial Mall,
So
Boulderactive
5 p.m.,
2017.
5 p.m. come back.
Climbing is a sport where it's all about movement. really about understanding of how far you can push the body and setting routes to make people do that and just see them try and figure it out just gives you a real big kick. You go move by move, see what works, see what doesn't, see what we can refine. Just keep tweaking until it's perfect. And then now we put it out. Like just finding the right handhold to do the moves that you want. That's a good thing about working here.
To me, I'm doing like more bouldering. So you get probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, bouldering area in Singapore. And furthermore, they're paying a lot of attention to route setting.
Climbing around in South Africa and in London, I can definitely say that on-site has some really competitive routes.
Of course, on-site is the biggest gym in Singapore. On-site kind of has everything that you need to actually get better in climbing, whether it's the walls, there's different kind of angle of walls, and there's a lot of equipment around here, like the hangboards around here, like the TRX. So on-site itself has everything that every climber needs to get better.
Yep, I'm studying sports science in Republic Poly, and you can learn while climbing rather than in class. Coming here is more fun. The staff are nice. If I commit any mistakes, they are ready to help me better myself and teach me good values while working here.
Like the people here are really friendly and always happy to help. And we are working as a team. You are never alone. So that's what I'm actually looking for every day, to just see the smile that on-site put on our customers' faces. I think they play a big role in my life.
It's really the people, it's the environment. It's watching people just keep going at it over and over again, and you know, like seeing different people try different things, watching people of all body types, body shapes, sizes really just figure their way out through a route. And yeah, that's pretty amazing.